Ever found a game that's both incredible and surprisingly affordable? Whether you're keeping an eye on your wallet or just love snagging great deals, discovering top-notch PC games that won't break the bank is always a win. In this video, we're highlighting 10 amazing PC games that offer fantastic experiences at a fraction of the cost. Let's jump in and find out which budget-friendly titles are worth your time. Metro Exodus. Normally priced at $5.99 during every major Steam sale, Metro Exodus is a first-person shooter that takes you on a harrowing journey through a post-apocalyptic Russia. Unlike its predecessors, which were more linear, Metro Exodus introduces a semi-open world, allowing for exploration and player choice in a way that feels fresh for the series. You play as Artyom, a survivor of a nuclear apocalypse, who, along with a group of comrades, sets out to find a new life beyond the ruins of Moscow. The game blends intense, atmospheric combat with a gripping narrative that explores themes of survival, hope, and the human condition. What sets Metro Exodus apart is its incredible attention to detail. The world is beautifully crafted, with dynamic weather, a day-night cycle, and environments that range from snow-covered wastelands to lush forests. The game also features a robust crafting system, allowing you to modify weapons and gear to suit your playstyle. The story in Metro Exodus is as much about the journey as it is about the destination. The characters are well developed, the voice acting is top-notch, and the choices you make can have significant consequences, adding weight to every decision. At a price of just $5.99 during sales, Metro Exodus is a must-play for fans of atmospheric shooters and narrative-driven games. It's a game that will keep you on the edge of your seat from start to finish. Stardew Valley. Normally priced at $8.99 during every major Steam sale, but can also drop to $7.49 during other sales, Stardew Valley is the epitome of a relaxing yet deeply engaging game. It's a farming simulator at its core, but it's so much more than that. Created by a single developer, this game allows you to escape the hustle and bustle of modern life and immerse yourself in the peaceful, rewarding life of a farmer. You start with a small plot of land and a few tools, but from there, the possibilities are endless. Will you focus on farming crops, raising animals, fishing, mining, or crafting? Perhaps you'll choose to develop relationships with the townsfolk, getting to know their stories and even starting a family. The game is incredibly open-ended, allowing you to play at your own pace and in your own way. What's truly remarkable about Stardew Valley is how it balances simplicity with depth. The gameplay mechanics are easy to understand, yet there's a lot of nuance to discover as you progress. The art style is charming, the music is soothing, and the game's world is filled with little details that make it feel alive. For a game that's often available for just $7.49 during sales, Stardew Valley offers an extraordinary amount of content. It's a game you can sink hundreds of hours into, whether you're meticulously planning your farm or just unwinding after a long day. Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Currently priced at $8.99, but can drop to $5.99 during major Steam sales. The Mass Effect Legendary Edition is a treasure trove for fans of sci-fi and narrative-driven games. This collection brings together the entire original trilogy, Mass Effect, Mass Effect 2, and Mass Effect 3, remastered and optimized for modern PCs. If you've never played these games before, or if you're looking for an excuse to revisit them, this edition is the perfect opportunity. The Mass Effect series is renowned for its rich storytelling, complex characters, and the way your decisions shape the narrative. You play as Commander Shepard, a soldier tasked with saving the galaxy from a race of ancient, powerful beings known as the Reapers. Along the way, you'll gather a diverse crew, make tough choices, and engage in intense, strategic combat across a variety of alien worlds. What makes Mass Effect stand out is how it blends RPG elements with a cinematic experience. Your choices not only affect the outcome of the story but also impact your relationships with your crew, making each playthrough unique. The Legendary Edition enhances the visuals, updates the gameplay, and includes all the DLC, offering a definitive way to experience this epic saga. For a price that often drops to $5.99 during sales, the Mass Effect Legendary Edition offers an immense amount of content. It's a journey that spans 3 games, dozens of hours, and countless memorable moments. Truly a must-have for any PC gamer. Disco Elysium, The Final Cut. Went as low as $3.99 during the previous Steam summer sale. Disco Elysium is not your typical RPG. It's a game that forgoes traditional combat in favor of dialogue, choices, and exploration, creating an experience that's as much about the story you weave as it is about the world you inhabit. Set in a gritty, decaying city, you play as a detective with a fractured mind, tasked with solving a murder while grappling with your own demons. What makes Disco Elysium so special is its writing. The game's script is massive, filled with rich, nuanced characters, and dark humor that sets it apart from anything else in the genre. Every decision you make, every conversation you have, shapes your character and the world around you. Will you be a noble detective, trying to bring justice to a broken city, or will you succumb to your vices, letting the darkness within take control? The game doesn't shy away from tough topics, and it handles them with a depth and sensitivity that's rare in gaming. The Final Cut Edition enhances the experience even further with full voice acting and additional quests, making an already impressive game even more immersive. The fact that this game has been available for as low as $3.99 during sales is nothing short of incredible. Disco Elysium is a must-play for anyone who values storytelling and character-driven experiences. It's a game that will stick with you long after the credits roll. Monster Hunter World. Currently priced at $9.89 on Steam. Monster Hunter World is a game that took a beloved, niche series and brought it into the mainstream, and it's easy to see why. The game is a masterclass in action RPG design, offering thrilling combat, deep customization, and a world teeming with life and challenges. As a hunter, your job is to track down and defeat massive creatures, each with its own behaviors, strengths, and weaknesses. The combat system is incredibly deep, with 14 different weapon types to master, each offering a unique playstyle. Whether you prefer the speed and agility of the dual blades or the raw power of the great sword, there's a weapon that will suit your playstyle. But what really sets Monster Hunter World apart is its sense of scale. The monsters you hunt are not just bosses. They're living, breathing parts of the ecosystem, interacting with each other and their environment in ways that feel natural and dynamic. The thrill of finally taking down a colossal beast after a long, intense battle is unmatched, and with frequent sales bringing the price down to just $9.89, Monster Hunter World offers an incredible amount of content for a very low price. It's a game that you can easily sink hundreds of hours into, with new challenges and hunts always just around the corner. The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Special Edition. Currently priced at $9.99, but can drop to $7.99 during major Steam sales. Skyrim is a game that needs little introduction. It's a cultural phenomenon, a game that has been released and re-released across multiple platforms, each time finding a new audience eager to lose themselves in its vast, open world. The Special Edition, with its enhanced graphics and modding capabilities, makes an already incredible game even better. In Skyrim, you're the Dragonborn, a hero with the power to absorb the souls of dragons and use their powers against them. The game offers a staggering amount of freedom. You can follow the main quest, join one of the many factions, or simply wander the world, discovering dungeons, cities, and hidden secrets at your own pace. The world of Skyrim is one of its greatest strengths. From the snowy peaks of the Throat of the World to the dense forests of Falkreath, every corner of the map is filled with detail and history. The modding community has only added to this richness, with countless mods available that can overhaul graphics, add new quests, or even turn the game into something entirely different at a price that often drops to $7.99 during sales. Skyrim Special Edition is an absolute must-buy for anyone who hasn't yet experienced its wonders, or for those who want to return to its world once more. Valheim. Normally priced at $9.99 during every major Steam sale, Valheim is the kind of game that sneaks up on you. What starts as a humble survival game quickly blossoms into an epic Viking adventure where you'll explore vast, procedurally generated worlds, battle mythical creatures, and build your own Viking empire from the ground up. The game begins simply enough. You're dropped into a beautiful, yet harsh, Norse-inspired world with nothing but your wits and the resources you can gather. From there, it's up to you to survive, craft tools, build shelters, and slowly but surely establish your place in the world. The sense of progression in Valheim is incredibly satisfying, as you move from simple wooden huts to sprawling forts and castles, all while fending off trolls, wolves, and other threats. What makes Valheim stand out is its cooperative multiplayer. While the game can be enjoyed solo, bringing along friends makes the experience even more engaging. Together, you can take on the game's challenging bosses, explore distant biomes, and share in the joy of building and crafting. For a game that's priced at just $9.99 during sales, Valheim offers an immense amount of content. The developers are continually updating the game, adding new features and expanding the world, ensuring that there's always something new to discover. Batman: Arkham Collection. Normally priced at $8.99 during every major Steam sale, if you've ever wanted to feel like the Dark Knight himself, the Batman: Arkham Collection is the game for you. This collection bundles together 3 critically acclaimed games: Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, and Arkham Knight, each offering a unique take on the Batman universe, complete with rich storytelling, deep combat systems, and open-world exploration. Arkham Asylum sets the stage with its claustrophobic, atmospheric setting, trapping Batman inside the infamous asylum as he tries to contain a breakout led by the Joker. The combat system introduced here, with its fluid free-flow mechanics, became a staple of the series and has been emulated by countless other games since. Arkham City expands on this foundation, opening up a larger area of Gotham for you to explore, complete with side missions, collectibles, and a host of iconic villains. The story here is darker, more complex, and filled with memorable moments that delve deep into the psyche of Batman and his rogues gallery. Finally, Arkham Knight takes the series to new heights with its open-world Gotham City, the introduction of the Batmobile, and a narrative that ties together all the loose ends from the previous games. The visuals are stunning, the voice acting is top-notch, and the game is packed with content that will keep you hooked for hours. At just $8.99 during Steam sales, the Batman: Arkham Collection is an incredible value. You're getting 3 full games, each with its own distinct flavor, all for less than the price of a movie ticket. Sleeping Dogs. Currently priced at $2.99 on Steam. Sleeping Dogs is a game that flew under the radar for many, but those who played it know it's an absolute gem. Set in the vibrant and dangerous streets of Hong Kong, this game is an action-packed, open-world adventure that blends elements of martial arts combat, gunplay, and driving into a seamless, thrilling experience. You play as Wei Shen, an undercover cop tasked with infiltrating and taking down one of the city's most notorious triads. The story is gripping, filled with twists and turns as Wei struggles to maintain his cover while staying true to his mission. The game does an excellent job of immersing you in the culture and atmosphere of Hong Kong, with bustling markets, neon-lit streets, and chaotic urban life. Combat in Sleeping Dogs is a standout feature. It's heavily inspired by martial arts films, with fluid, dynamic hand-to-hand combat that feels visceral and satisfying. You can use the environment to your advantage, slamming enemies into walls, dumpsters, or even fish tanks. The driving mechanics are also top-notch, with high-speed chases that get your adrenaline pumping. For a game priced at just $2.99, Sleeping Dogs offers a ton of content and an experience that's on par with much more expensive titles. It's an underrated classic that deserves a spot in any gamer's collection. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, currently priced at $9.99, but can drop to $3.99 during major Steam sales. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt is often hailed as one of the greatest RPGs of all time, and for good reason. It's a sprawling, open-world game that puts you in the boots of Geralt of Rivia, a monster hunter navigating a war-torn world filled with complex characters, political intrigue, and moral dilemmas. The depth of storytelling in The Witcher 3 is unparalleled. The choices you make have real consequences, shaping the world and the narrative in ways that feel organic and impactful. Graphically, even years after its release, The Witcher 3 holds up remarkably well, as there are frequent updates. The lush forests, bustling cities, and eerie swamps are all brought to life with stunning detail, making exploration a joy. The combat system is fluid and satisfying, with a mix of swordplay, magic, and alchemy that keeps battles exciting and strategic. But what truly sets The Witcher 3 apart is its wealth of content. Between the main story, side quests, and the 2 massive expansions, Hearts of Stone and Blood and Wine, you can easily sink well over 100 hours into this game. And at a price that often dips as low as $3.99 during Steam sales, it's a steal for anyone looking for a deep, narrative-driven experience. And there you have it, 10 incredible PC games that are surprisingly cheap. Though some games are currently priced a bit higher, you can wishlist them and get them at a much lower price during the various Steam sales. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on our latest content. And let me know in the comments, what's your favorite cheap game that offers incredible value? Until next time, happy gaming!